We have made a ton of other videos on free open world games, so we tried to find a bunch of new games to put in this list. Open world games can be very subjective since it's a genre of game that can pretty much have any type of game within it. It could be a survival game, shooter game, or even a Souls-like game, but that's what makes open world games so interesting. So here are 10 more of the best free open world games you can play on Steam. Elon Plug is a parody game about a plug that is based on the billionaire Elon Musk. It's a pretty short game since it only takes about 30 to 40 minutes to complete, but it's a fun little time waster if you want to just chill out and enjoy a small experience. The game is also about becoming Lord Elon, and you do this by collecting coins and increasing your reach. There are actually quests for you to follow to collect items for the Plug citizens, and you can chat with other Plug people as well. You can also collect funny hats to wear as you explore a small city by swinging from place to place. The gameplay is actually pretty fun, and the progression is very satisfying. The game itself isn't serious at all, and is one of those games you just turn your brain off and enjoy it for what it is. If you want to waste some time, go and try this game out for yourself. Time Thief is another small experience that will take about an hour to complete, and it's more in-depth than the previous game on this list. It's an 8-bit style of game that has you fighting for time through a cool world based on old school games. You only have 60 seconds to live, but defeating enemies will increase that time that you have to survive. It's up to you to defeat as many enemies as you can to keep yourself alive, so make sure you are ready for the challenge. You'll need to search for 3 time keys that are scattered throughout the map, and it is up to you to try to stay alive to find them all. It's a game of trial and error. We won't spoil what's behind the time gate, so if you're interested in finding out, then go check out the game for yourself. Animus is a game where you explore a strange and dark afterlife as the undead. You inhabit a body of a skeleton or a fleshy corpse, and build a new life in the Droughts, a giant desert of ancient ruins and occult monsters. You craft powerful spells and befriend or battle other players in a single open online world. It's actually a pretty cool game. The graphical style is very unique and has an old school feel to it. There is also base building, and you can play the game with your friends. You can play it as either a friend or a cursed one. Either one has different playstyles and makes the game fun. You can explore the world and make friends along the way. You can also raid other people's bases, so if you like open world survival games, then you definitely should check this one out for yourself. Lay is an open world game that is just a relaxing experience. You play as a young explorer who is tasked with exploring a really unique world. It's one of those games that just relax you and it's a ton of fun. You can explore the world on foot or on a flying manta ray and complete puzzles all around the world. The puzzles aren't difficult, but they can be satisfying to complete. The game is in third person and there are 4 really large islands to explore, and it will take you a bit to complete everything. If you like puzzle games, then you will really enjoy this one. Teora Beginning is an open world survival game that has you exploring a really cool game world. There is building and crafting, but it's only single player. It is a zombie survival game, so get ready to face up against the hordes. You go around collecting materials to build your base and upgrade your gear. You also get a vehicle and you can upgrade that as well. This is the main way to get around, and the base building is actually pretty satisfying and makes the game fun. You'll also need to build up defenses because zombies will come and try to break into your house. If you enjoy zombie survival games, then you will really enjoy this one. Bobdi is a short exploration game that has you exploring a forsaken district of a town called Megalopolis. The game is in first person and it has some parkour elements. There is no combat in the game, but has a ton of upgrades for parkouring around the city. You will also meet a ton of strange new people along your journey, and it is up to you how you go through with getting through the game. There is also a ton of secrets and collectibles to find, so make sure to explore everything you can. If you like eerie games with parkour, then you will really enjoy this one. Heroes Land is a PvPvE game that has you exploring an above view area and defeating enemies and bosses. You'll also be up against other people as well. The game is explained with this. Embark on a journey across a continent riddled with danger, where formidable monsters and fierce enemies lurk around every corner. Here, survival is a brutal game of might and cunning, with heroes fighting to upgrade their weapons and gear and enhance their characters in the relentless fight for existence. Your accomplishments are proudly displayed on the leaderboards for all to see, but remember to be on guard when others seek to usurp your rank. It's a really cool game that you can play with your friends, and there is base building in it as well. So if the game looks interesting to you, then go check it out for yourself. Naval Action is a hardcore, realistic, and beautifully detailed naval combat sandbox, immersing players into the experience of the most beautiful period of naval history, when sailing ships ruled the seas. Do keep in mind that the DLC for this game is very expensive, but you do not need to spend the money on the game to have fun. It's mostly a PvP game and has you fighting for different sections of the ocean. If you like games like Assassin's Creed Black Flag or even Sea of Thieves, then you might really enjoy this game. There are even more things to do like building more ships, trading, and even missions for the government. It's a really unique game that is extremely hardcore, so get ready for an adventure. If you enjoy naval games, then you should definitely check this one out. Chicken is an open-world sandbox game where life itself is your strongest tool. Create fantastic creatures in an open-world sandbox game like no other. Explore, craft, and survive, all with the help of your very own creations. It's a blocky game that has you creating all types of creatures with all sorts of blocks. You can then use these creatures to help you survive in the world. The game is also multiplayer, so you can play it with your friends. It's actually used to cost money, but it went free to play recently. It's a very unique game with some really cool survival mechanics. If you like blocky survival games, then you should check this one out for yourself. EVE Online is a free-to-play community-driven space MMO where players can choose their own path from countless different options. Experience space exploration, immense PvP and PvE battles, mining, industry, and a thriving player economy in an ever-expanding sandbox. The game world is absolutely massive and has over 7,000 solar systems to explore. You can choose your spaceship and explore however you want to. It is a really cool community-driven game that gives you a ton of options. You can do PvP, trading, and all sorts of other things if you enjoy space exploration games. You should definitely check this out if it looks interesting to you. If you played any of these games on this list, let us know down in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like the video if you found it helpful in any way. Make sure to check out our Discord server, podcast, and website if that interests you. We actually have some new clothing designs on our website if you are looking for some nice clothes. All links are in the description, and thanks for watching.